Hey, it's Kevin. Thank you so much for coming by from the No BS social media chat. It's funny, there are certain kinds of people that just take to social media, who find quickly that it's right for them, right for their business, right for growing their professional relationships, whatever it is. We're not just talking hobbyists here. We're talking people who want to use the tools of social media to better themselves. And one thing I found with all of us, because I'll admit I'm one of those kind of people too, it's that striving for perfection is important. We don't want to just do anything halfway. As I was joking with my wife the other day, it takes me more time to set up these videos than it does to actually cut them. Trying to get the lighting right, trying to get everything perfectly, and I'm still not happy with the lighting on this thing. A little bit of shadow here and there. I need to have a professional television studio. Okay, maybe someday. I got to get the views up, I'm sure, for that. But trying to make them perfect is something I strive for each and every week. I don't even come close to accomplishing it. But I think that's one thing about perfectionists, if you will, is we're constantly beating ourselves up about what we're doing with social media, how we're doing it, and more importantly, our success rates. While it pays to be a perfectionist when it comes to social media, it doesn't. I've actually had this discussion with 3 clients in the last couple of weeks about their desire for perfection. And as I've told them, I've learned not to be so demanding. I've learned not to worry about perfection quite so much. Because as much as we think it's important, well, we're playing to our own audience. We're failing ourselves. We're not failing our audience. Because they're not paying as close of attention as we are. In all reality, a lot of people don't ever get through the entire Mason Minute podcast, through the entire No BS social media video, through the entire Road Warrior videos, all this content I create each and every week, each and every day, each and every year. They're not getting through the whole thing. I mean, the Mason Minute podcast is 60 seconds. Most people listen for like 35 or 40 seconds. I guess by 40 seconds, they get the point. Some people listen all the way through, but some people don't. When you click on YouTube videos, even if it's a 4-minute song, most people only listen for about 40 seconds before they move on to something else. Now, realize something. We're not just talking your target audience. We're talking when you take the amount of views it gets. And that just could be somebody shuffling through and going, oh, let me check that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, let me check that. I don't like that. They're still getting to about 40 seconds of it, of a 4-minute video. They're getting to 4 seconds sometimes on Facebook, on a Facebook video. So when we post these on Facebook, if I don't grab you in the first 4 seconds of the video, which I guess if the intro doesn't grab you, we're done. I think that's one thing that the world of social media has taught us, that the world is changing so rapidly. If we're going to try to be perfect each and every time, we're going to spend more time trying to create the content than we are engaging with the people we're creating the content for. So while it's important to be great, be good, be better than average, perfection isn't truly that important. You'll drive yourself crazy with social media. There'll be sometimes I'll put a tweet out or something like that and I'll go, oh, there was a typo in it. Well, I could delete the tweet and go back. You know what? It's not that important. If it were something important like a wrong link, okay, that's one thing to delete. But just to create the perfect tweet in what was then 140 characters, yeah, it's not really worth it at all. So stop and think about if you're trying to be too much of a perfectionist. If you are, it could be hampering you in the long run. I'd hate for that to happen. Back next week, another No BS social media chat. NoBSSocial.com, the website for all the videos, up on YouTube, up on Facebook, again, where you found us this week. We hope you will come on back again next week. Watch the whole thing, too. See you next week. Thanks.